Time for Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta of Mount Vernon. Order now at orderjoes.com. Watch most games live on WMIX Sports YouTube thanks to Mount Vernon All-State agent Paul Shields. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Country Financial Advisor Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Michael Croshen, Edward Jones, Monken Toyota, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm agent Tony Wilt, SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hannigan and McGovern, and by Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Wabash Communications, Mount Vernon Quick Lube, Walgreens Distribution Center, Mount Vernon Country Financial Agent Nathan Farrell, Body Quench of Mount Vernon and Salem, Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, and Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Rams basketball is back in the King City this Saturday night as they welcome the Effingham Flaming Hearts. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight as we're on 94.1 FM. Video tonight, we're back on the WMIX Sports YouTube after a night off at Glenwood High School last night as we welcome you into this Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon pregame show. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside. Hammer joins us back for who knows how many nights. One night only it could be, who knows, with us last year, but back. Hammer, welcome back, of course, as the 4-2 Rams welcome the 2-7 Effingham Flaming Hearts.
And certainly it's good for Mount Vernon to play the next night after what's a tough loss last night in a game they probably could have won, maybe even should have won. I think this Effingham team might be just what the doctor ordered. They very inexperienced. They only bring back one guy that played any varsity last year. And to be expected, they've struggled as they're 2-7 coming into this game.
Of course, now in their new state-of-the-art facility at 2325 Benton Road in Mount Vernon. Well, it's the old Dobbs building, the new location for Landers Towing and Collision Center of Mount Vernon. Call 1-888-LANDERS for your towing and collision repair needs. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Of course, that loss last night we're talking about at Glenwood High School. The Rams fell in OT 50-48 to a Glenwood team that can shoot the three ball. In fact, their leading scorer, shooting about 49% from beyond the arc going into last night, Mason Marshall. The Rams limited him to 11. The team high was Cameron Appenzeller, who had 4 big points in OT to finish with 14. Rams played well at times last night, Hank, and of course, it ended up costing him late. Devontae Nesbitt tried to do it all. He had 22 points, fouled out late in OT, and the Rams really just found themselves in a position where they could not stop that height, that much taller Glenwood lineup, 6'5", 6'3", 6'7", 6'4", and 5'10". It ended up being an Achilles heel for the Rams last night late, but they held their own throughout.
Well, and certainly, talking to Coach Tim Holloway a little bit ago, he felt like they didn't catch any breaks there, especially late in the game. And like I say, a tough loss. Now, this Effingham team, they're quite the opposite as they have, looks like they'll play only one guy really over 6 feet. So be a different look tonight for the Rams.
Well, and there's a technical, I believe, 4:16 left in that fourth quarter, and we were unsure at the time who it was on. It ended up being on Coach Holloway. And, being down courtside, I really didn't notice what the heck was going on. But matter of fact, it ended up being on him. That ended up being a huge turning point in the game, and from what it sounds like, maybe wasn't deserved necessarily. And
I got one side of the story, of course.
Sure.
He felt like he was just asking a question, and you hate to have a technical foul in a 1 or 2 point game, unless it was something egregious. It don't sound like it was, but it certainly had a big effect on how the game played out.
Well, it certainly did, and as a result, the Rams lose 50-48 behind 22 points from Devontae Nesbitt. Our Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game last night was Cale Maurer. Knocked down the big three in the fourth quarter to tie it at 43. Game ends up going to overtime. The Rams again lose 50-48. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you caught up on a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update from action earlier today. We're here at Chagnon Gymnasium, the friendly confines for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Extended Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta is the people's choice for favorite Italian restaurant.
Mark Thursday night on your calendar for all-you-can-eat spaghetti, garlic sticks, salad, and a drink for only $8.
Come taste homemade recipes passed down through generations so that every dish is packed with love, tradition, and incredible flavors.
Experience pasta the way Nana used to make it. 819 Jordan Street, south of the square in Mount Vernon.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Traditional,
but unlike any other.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Mount Vernon Rams 4-2 after last night's loss to the Glenwood Titans on the road. The Effingham Flaming Hearts are 2-7. They lost to Muhammad Seymour last night. Of course, we'll catch you up on a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update. Here on your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Girls action earlier today. Carterville all over Marion 57-40. Father McGivney big over Granite 64-16. Hamilton County beat West Frankfort 49-41. Heron all over DuQuoin 62-38, while Oakville beat Freeburg 50-34. Peoria beat Danville 80-23. Sacred Heart Griffin beat Decatur MacArthur 53-21, while Matt Patterson's Woodlawn Lady Cardinals got a 54-23 win over the Red Hills Salukis. At the Glacier Shootout earlier today, the Triumvirate of Sandoval, Odin, Patoka beat Cairo 52-49. Other girls' games, O'Fallon beat University City, Missouri, 59-31, while Alton beat Springfield Southeast, 85-32. Another shootout in Litchfield, Hillsborough beat Nokomis. Typo there on the Future Section 618 scoreboard. That allows us to get it fixed. 50-42, the final there. Petersburg Porta, a 52-33 winner over Carlinville. Boys action today already. Heron beats Carbondale. Heron edges Carbondale 45-44, while Nashville was all over the Hoke. Cahokia still winless, Hank, 74-61. North Kansas City, Missouri beats East St. Louis 60-55. Rochester, a 57-32 win over Taylorville, while Springfield beats Alton 60-52. Westland beat Greenville earlier 70-57. Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament underway today with Sisney's Running Lions beating Linton Stockton, Indiana 67-64. North Clay beats Sandoval 72-43. Wayne City edging Thompsonville 57-56. And wait for it, the score everybody today has been waiting for, Henry. The Lovejoy JV or Lovejoy Varsity, whatever, beating Wayne City's JV 70-30.
They covered the spread, certainly, and you hate to see a JV team, but I know Athletic Director Jake Tauber had a cancellation fairly late, and that just puts you in a bind, really.
Boy, it does. You never envy that situation, but of course sometimes it happens. But what always happens is our scoreboard updates are presented by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wilt. He is courtside tonight. That's so you'll find that white State Farm Jeep right outside Shagnon Gymnasium, or it's regularly parked during business hours, usually at his office where he's now been for 15 happy years, 42nd and South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon. I think do I have all the scores that you have right
The only other one I got, the Woodlawn boys picked up a win. They've won 2 in a row. Don't have a final score. I know they won, and it's a good weekend for Mount Vernon alum and Woodlawn head coach Luke Cooper.
Absolutely, and of course, we got to see Woodlawn and Mount Vernon tangle this week. It was freshman girls basketball, but good to see that cooperative effort come into play where Woodlawn needed 2 JV games on the girls' side. As I understand it, Matt Patterson called a fellow Woodlawn alum Matt Poole, the JV Lady Rams coach, and of course Coach Jeff Lonan. They got that all set up where the freshman Lady Rams went to Woodlawn twice. Got a couple of wins as a result, but it was very beneficial for both sides.
And I've talked to Matt a couple of weeks ago, and he's calling a lot of people, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just numbers at some of these smaller schools, especially on the girls' side. He's having trouble finding enough games for his younger group.
That he is. And, of course, this pregame show is presented by Landers Towing and Collision Center of Mount Vernon. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. They are iCard Gold Class certified collision repair facility using only state-of-the-art collision repair technology, including ADAS calibrations. Call 1-888-LANDERS or visit that new location, the old Dobbs Building, Route 37 South in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. We'll have your Monken Toyota keys to the game coming up in a little bit. We'll have it changed tonight in your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. You're going to want to stay tuned. When we come back, we'll get you set up for this one. The Mount Vernon Rams 4-2, the Effingham Flaming Hearts 2-7. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. For all your investment needs, call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
Find your next career today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Want flexible hours, work in a fun and energized environment, and get paid starting at $13.25 an hour? Get raises for great performance. Join the Culver's family. They are like working with a big family. Apply at culvers.jobs and search for Mount Vernon, Illinois. You can also apply in person at Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. Join the Blue Crew today at Culver's of Mount Vernon. Again, go to culvers.jobs and apply.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you. You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget. At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball indeed, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Don't forget, order joes.com for that perfect Chicago-style pie to come right to your door. And as always, don't sleep on the wings at Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Just off the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. With Hank Evans, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow takes care of the video angles tonight for the WMIX Sports YouTube. Shauna Pugh back at the Mount Vernon studio as the Mount Vernon Rams ready for the Effingham Hearts. And Flaming Hearts, Hank, come in 2-7 on the year. And again, a lot of youth here for the Hearts, at least a lack of experience, of course, as you mentioned. Only one key returning player for this Effingham team. And so for Obi Farmer and the Flaming Hearts, not necessarily the competitive nature of a few years back, but a formidable foe nonetheless, we hope.
And they're going to try to slow this game way down to a crawl, probably play a lot of zone, but they're really having trouble scoring as they only score about 42 points a game. And like last night up at Mahomet, they only scored 37. So they're definitely struggling on the offensive end, which is kind of to be expected with so many new players.
Well, it really is. And anytime you lack that rhythm or you lack that fluid consistency, it can certainly be tough to win night in and night out. So only a couple of wins to their credit. A tough loss last night against Mahomet Seymour and Apollo play, 59-37. And you get a Ram team where things are starting to click. Yes, they lost last night. Yes, 2 losses on the season, 2 out of the last 3 games. But you look at the effort last Saturday night here at home, keeping Intikop in check for the Muscuda Indians. And then the efforts of Cale Maurer, a sophomore, and David Barnes off of the bench, a freshman. Seeing what they were able to do defensively and keep players in check, you start to have that little hope that as once these guys start to find their rhythm with so many new guys coming together, it could be a pretty decent year for the Mount Vernon Rams.
And I was talking to Holloway a little earlier. He's wanting to maybe go a little deeper into that bench tonight. And we've seen it at the JV kind of running 5 in, 5 out. And really, you can push the tempo and more or less wear down teams by the third quarter. So that might be something to look forward to tonight. Maybe go a little deeper into the bench.
Well, they certainly might. And, of course, I did have the underclass scores written down. There they are. A triple header tonight, and we're actually running ahead of schedule, or we were, as we got started at 4 o'clock with the freshmen. They won 74-26 with a running clock. So Pink's freshman, Travis Pinkston's freshman, gets a 74-26 win. Quinn McClure's JV, a 69-29 winner over the Hearts tonight. So a couple of running clock games. And as a result, we are actually projected probably to start closer to 6:30, but they went ahead and added time to the warm-up clock after we had already started to take the air, which is why we're filling so much time here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. But it all comes down to those Munkin Toyota keys to the game, and, of course, they had that successful North Pole event earlier today. Munkin Toyota always have something going on for the betterment of the community at their locations in Mount Vernon and Centralia. Find Munkin Toyota just west of the interstates in Mount Vernon. Munkin Toyota, MountVernon.com. How do the Rams win this one?
Well, Effingham's going to slow this thing to a crawl. They'll probably play a lot of zone. Look for Mount Vernon to really push the pace, probably press in full court, and turn over these Effingham guards. The main 2 scores for Effingham be Rylan Powell's. He's their only inside threat, and they don't want to let K.J. Kellums get loose outside. And I'm curious to see, we know Nesbitt's going to score. We know Maurer will score. Let's see who that third or fourth option might be. You need against good teams, you need more scoring options.
Certainly do. And, of course, you have plenty of options with that inventory at Munkin Toyota. Munkin Toyota, MountVernon.com, just west of the interstates at Munkin Family. Of course, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Still about 2 minutes and 30 seconds before the national anthem here at Shagnon Gymnasium. And what a great night we have for you as we have the Rams and the Hearts. And, of course, the Rams, the heavy favorites coming into tonight's play against a 2-7 Hearts team. But, man, what a busy week of basketball coming up. We have the Lady Rams on the road Tuesday night at Carbondale. We'll be there for you. Currently planning the video stream. Thursday night at the Hoke. Yes, sir. The Lady Rams visit Cahokia, probably varsity only, if I had to guess. We will certainly make every effort to video stream that one. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We will. And then guess what? We go back to the Hoke, Cahokia Heights, on Friday night for the Mount Vernon Rams. Yes, we will video stream. And then on Saturday, we go to that Illinois Get Down Carbondale Holiday Showcase, hosted by Carbondale Terrier and Florida Gator Dan Cross, as he hosts that shootout down there. Drum roll, please, on the Ram opponent. Can't do one. They play Pinckneyville at 5:30 on Saturday. We cannot video stream that one. We'll have audio only on the Section618.com app, and you can hear us live right here on 94.1 FM. As the Rams meet the Pinckneyville Panthers, and somebody would have to fact-check me. I don't believe they played since the 2003 Carbondale Holiday Tournament Consolation Championship Plus game.
Oddly enough, I just seen a Pinckneyville assistant coach stroll into the gym. I believe that's Rich Williams, longtime Pinckneyville assistant.
Long-time everything.
Yeah, he's been around.
Yes, sir.
I think he's head coach at Marissa there for a few years, maybe when I was in high school.
He's been at Sparta. I mean, he's been an AD and certainly heavily involved with the Southern Illinois Coaches Association as well. So has certainly spent his fair share devoting his time to high school athletics, and actually one of the good guys in the business.
That'll be a fun game, I think. Pinckneyville will bring a big crowd, and they won't be intimidated.
No, not at all.
I mean, that's a storied program.
Certainly is. We'll pay tribute to America here as we have the national anthem coming up. When we come back, we'll have your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you peace, joy, hope, and happiness during this holiday season and throughout the new year. One of the real joys of the holiday season is the opportunity to thank you for your business, and we look forward to serving you in 2024. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Sarah Talese.
And I'm Mike Talese. We're the owners of Quick Lube in Carterville and Christopher.
We are lifelong Southern Illinois residents and hoping to bring the principles that have brought us success in other communities to you in Mount Vernon.
There's a lot of places you can go for an oil change. You can even do it yourself.
We pride ourselves on the fastest, cleanest, and most importantly, friendliest service. So you don't have to choose to do it yourself or go somewhere else you don't feel welcome.
Come see us this fall at 2002 Broadway for our grand opening at the new Mount Vernon Quick Lube.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm thick-cut bacon sizzling on your stove. And while you were over there smearing your bagel, this little piggy went on a splatter spree. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you'll be crying wee over this fire in your home. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem are the #1 collision repair facilities in Southern Illinois.
Our Mount Vernon facility has moved to our new location, the old Dobbs Building at 2325 Benton Road in Mount Vernon.
Celebrating 35 years with a brand new state-of-the-art facility,
Landers is ICAR Gold Class certified collision repair facility using only state-of-the-art technology to get you back on the road.
Stop by our new location, Route 37 South in Mount Vernon, or call 1-888-LANDERS.
Listen anywhere on the Section 618 app. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Back as we wrap up your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show, 94.1 FM, or you're watching us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Time now for your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. Hammer, who we got?
All right, first for the Effingham Flaming Hearts. They're 2-7 on the year. They'll go with a 6-foot sophomore guard, number 14, Wade Busher. Another sophomore guard, 6-footer, Cannon Bockhorn. They'll start a 5'8 junior guard, number 21, KJ Kellums. And a forward, 6'2 junior, number 23, Ethan Jones. And another junior, 6'2 forward, number 50, Rylan Powles. The head coach of the Effingham Flaming Hearts, Obie Farmer. And for the Mount Vernon Rams, they're 4-2 on the season. They'll go with a 5'8 senior guard, number 2, Quentin Millsap. A 5'11 senior guard, number 5, Navante Nesbitt Jr. We'll go with a 6'2 junior forward, Marlon Price. A 6'5 sophomore, number 24, Kale Maurer. And getting a start tonight, a 6'3 freshman forward, number 30, Dave Barnes. Tim Holloway is the head coach of the Mount Vernon Rams.
Starting lineups presented by Hall Insurance Group. Let Hall Insurance Group do the insurance shopping for you. You can get a quote fast. Visit HallINSGroup.com. That's HallINSGroup.com. Of course, Brett Hall is a Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Famer. Great baseball star here at MVTHS. We're about to get underway. The Rams and the Hearts. The Hearts will not be as Christmassy. They have a different look. It is all red away with a little bit of green, or no green, Hugo. That's exactly what you're getting ready to talk about. Mostly white trim and a little bit of maybe black stroke around the lettering and numerics on the fronts and the back, and complete with a Nike swoosh on the shorts. Rams in their home whites with orange and black trim. Tip will be controlled by the Mount Vernon Rams. Bouret to the bucket, off of the baseline, no good on the shot. Got his own rebound, puts it back up and in. And our first score of the quarter, presented by Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon, 2-0 Mount Vernon Rams. 7:44 left, first quarter. We're underway. And I think the Rams have already forced a turnover here. Struggling to get it up the floor was Wade Busher, and so they pressure the guard, force the turnover, and get the basketball.
Effingham has a bad combination of no size and probably no quickness.
There we go. And with Mount Vernon, you definitely have quickness. Of course, the freshman Dave Barnes getting the start tonight for this Ram team, up 2-0. He'll come get it off of the elbow, now beyond the arc. Looking around toward the short corner. Uh-oh, dribble drive. Nice spin move. Bouret kicks back to David. High post jumper on the way. Good. It's Dave. I might call him David. That's what I'm used to. Well, it's 4-0.
If Dave hits that shot, his days of JV basketball are over.
Yes, sir. 7:18 left, first quarter. Rams 4, Effingham nothing. They're looking inside the paint. Turnaround coming here. It'll be a post pass. Smooth stroke from the elbow for Ethan Jones, and he'll get Effingham on the board. It's 4-2.
Effingham starts out man-to-man early. I expect zone at some point.
Two Topping Tuesday coming to Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Get a medium regular crust with 2 toppings for $11.99. Doesn't matter how you take it. Home, there, or pick it up. As the Rams take a shot, it's no good. Put back by Kale Maurer inside. is, and it's 6-2 Rams.
2 stickbacks already 2 minutes into the game.
Of course, if you go find that post on their Facebook page about Two-Topping Tuesday, you have a chance to win a $25 gift card in their quarterly drawing at the end of December. Go check it out. 6-2 Rams. With it off a deep right wing, here is KJ Kellums with the basketball. Looking into the paint, tipped away. There's a hand in the passing lane. Rams will go the other way. Millsap into the paint. Marlon Price off glass. No. Maurer the rebound. It'll be tipped away. Kale falls on it, kicks it with his feet somehow, and it's no. I thought we were going to have a jump ball sooner. Somehow Effingham gets possession, calls the timeout. The timeout's presented by SSM Health Good Samaritan Hospital. Obie Farmer not happy about the lack of a kick basketball call. We all agree. Probably should have been.
And the Rams crashing the offensive glass early, 3 offensive rebounds. Effingham with 3 turnovers in the early going, kind of playing out how we expected.
Congratulations, Rams Wrestling, our reigning Josh Finley, Country Financial Rams of the Week. You can find Josh Finley at Country Financial at 814 Harrison and Mount Vernon, or go to countryfinancial.com and search for Josh Finley. 6:18 left, first quarter. 6-2 is the Ram lead. Leading the Effingham Flaming Hearts. They're on the road tonight as they lost to Muhammad Seymour last night. Rams coming off of a 2-point loss in overtime on the road at Glenwood. That's in Chatham. Obie Farmer still pleading his case. Can't change the past. You can only hope for a better present and future, and Effingham inbounds into the backcourt.
That's travel.
KJ Kellum's able to find Wade Busher. Across the timeline, now looking to the right for Bockhorn. 6:07 left, first quarter, 6-2 score. Rams by 4. This time left wing for Ethan Jones. He has the only points tonight for the Ham. There we go. Oh, bounce past Jones between the circles from Kellums. Looking back to the right side. They've slowed it down as they've intended. 5:50 left in the first quarter. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta, but poked away. Ryland Powell's. No friend of his was Dave Barnes as he forces the turnover.
Yeah, Barnes is a matchup problem and going to be for the next 3.5 years.
You don't say.
I think.
Especially there.
I think.
Holy cow. Inbound to Bourret as Nesbitt has it. He'll walk it across the timeline and throw right to the circle now for Millsap. Millsap looking to use that speed. Gets a burst and hands off. Bourret. Euro step in the paint. Throws up a fade. No good. Barnes the rebound. Second chance points. Dave. Yes, and one. Dave Barnes makes it look easy. Took him a second. Get that stick back, but once he's stuck, he's stuck.
Yeah. Straight up. He went straight up. That's key. Don't bring that ball down.
Old Davey has 4 in the quarter, looking for 5. Missed the free throw. Rebound will go to Effingham. The other way in transition. This is Kellums. Left-hand layup is good.
That can't happen.
Nope. That's about the only way they could score in the JV game, though. Or freshman. Either way, one of them they were both running clocks. 5:18 left in the first. And certainly not making light of the Flaming Hearts right now.
Oh, it's been a good program.
Yes. My first coverage, of course, we see a 3 on the way from Nesbitt. It's good. An SI Tile and Carpet Supply three-pointer for Bourret Nesbitt. He has 5. It's 11-4. My coverage began with Ron Reed and some of the great teams that he had, and I know they had great teams well before then. 4:54 left. We'll get a quick Ram tic-tac foul there with 4:54 left in the quarter. 11-4 Mount Vernon. Walgreens Distribution Center is looking to hire full-time, part-time, build your own schedule, even salaried positions. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds, such as Henry and I.
R.J. King checks in.
Barnes will get a breather. 4:50 left first quarter, 11-4 Rams by 7. Good find at the high post. Nice bounce pass toward the short corner. Jumper on the way is no good from 12 for Ethan Jones. Rebound to the Rams. Quickly in transition, Bourret. Price has it. Thought about a step back. Now throws to Nesbitt for the wide open 3. No good. Front iron. Rebound Jones. The Hearts will go the other way with it. You're watching online, courtesy of Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent. Potential carry there. It's going to be a swing and a miss for a block by Maurer. They're going to say it was tipped. I don't know what planet it was. Huh. It'll be Effingham basketball. Maybe it was. I'm not here to argue. Throw off of the arc. Bockhorn with it. Looking toward that right corner. 4:19 mark of the first quarter. Of course, you can find Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent, 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Powles was looking for his old buddy Ethan Jones. Tossed it out of bounds. Jones couldn't get to it. It's thrown behind him. It'll be a turnover on Effingham.
Rams executing the game plan of speeding up Effingham. 5 turnovers early for the Hearts.
7-point game. Rams a 3-possession lead over the Hearts here early, midway through the first quarter. Right arc now off of the inbound. Millsap going to go high post. There's Cale Maurer.
Well, he had the high-low set up there.
Sure did. I know you love that.
Yeah.
The
My
outside
favorite.
for Price.
If you want a layup, run it.
It's one of the best ways to get it. Right-hand dribble here for Nesbitt, now to the right wing. Millsap going to come around off a curl, goes baseline to the bucket. Oh, just off of the back of the iron. Rebound Butcher. And the Hearts down 7, go the other way. 3:42 mark of the first. Again, all delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Try the sandwiches, by the way. As Price will get a steal, he'll go link to the floor. Layup is good. So Marlin gets a bucket. Hook, line, and sinker. It's 3:30 left in the first. 13-4 Rams. As we're around the timeline here and somehow snuck back behind everybody did KJ Kellums. He'll get 2 more. Backdoor play, and it's 13-6. Boy, oh boy. Here in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois Broadcast Booth, they have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. There for you. High post here for King. He'll have to come out of the paint. Throws to the corner now for Marlon Price with 3. We're in the first. It's 13-6 Rams. Millsap, he's going to kick. Maurer was coming in. That pass was hot. He'll chase it down. That's Maurer looking back to the top here for Price. Left-hand dribble from Marlin. Now to the top. Bourret pulls up inside the free throw line, and good. Rim rocker. He has 7. 15-6. Struggling on the inbound, the Hearts. Finally Busher in the backcourt. And this is not your older brother's Effingham.
Well, they had a 10-year run of Wolves, and they ran out of them. They were all good players.
All of them Ram killers.
Yeah.
Nice find. There's KJ Kellums, though. He's having a quarter. He has 6 of the 8. It's 15-8 Rams. They just found him in the paints.
Yeah.
Just snuck to the back door yet again. Keep that. I hope they keep that thing locked in Effingham County. Millsap off of the arc here. Right side, 2:05 left first quarter, 15-8 score. He'll go in left. He's going to hold his, nope, he's fine. They'll help him up as he fell underneath the bucket, of course. 2:02 left first quarter, 15-8 is the Ram lead. As Millsap will go to the line to shoot 2. Of course, if you've been hurt on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Millsap had a couple of points last night. He has his first point of the night in the first quarter. He'll have another at the free throw line, 2:02 remaining.
And Brogan Holloway and Davion Goodwin check in for the Rams. And it looks like Barnes is coming back in as well.
Holloway's coming in for the shooter.
Shooter, yes.
Barnes comes in for Maurer. I believe Goodwin, Spelling, Price. Free throw in route. Made them both. Good job by Millsap. And, of course, now Holloway will check in. It's 17-8, a 9-point lead for the Rams. And for the Rams, Brogan Holloway, Navonte Nesbitt, Davion Goodwin, Dave Barnes, R.J. King. Let's see what this lineup looks like. Busher against Holloway across the timeline. Spins back right after going left. Gives to Pals. NBA 3 for Pals. No, sir. Rebound will go to Barnes.
Not sure that was in the scouting report, but
yeah, a lot of uncertainty. 17-8 score with 1:43 left in the first quarter. He just launched it. He was just, I don't care. I mean, you celebrate it if it goes in. As the Rams celebrate here. Let's see. Goodwin to the left wing. 3 on the way. Bourret, yes, sir. SI Talent Carpet Supply three-pointer.
And Nesbitt's really improved that jump shot.
Yes, he has. Jones going to leave now for Fear Day. He had a good JV game. 3 on the way. Busher for the answer. No good. Barnes the rebound with 1:14 left. It's 20-8 Rams. We're in the first quarter. Holloway has it right arc. Head fake. Crossover dribble throwing to the top for Nesbitt. He's between the circles. Now going off to the arc. Goodwin off of the far sideline. Dribble drive for a closer look. Lost at his feet. It'll be kicked around off of Effingham out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball. Our stats are presented by Michael Croce and Edward Jones, the one you can trust with your investments. He's been serving Mount Vernon for almost 2 decades. Michael Croce, the one to help you invest with Edward Jones. Saw his son Braden in the freshman game tonight. 3 out of the corner, partially blocked. It's no good from Holloway. Rebound will go to Fear Day. And then the Rams stole it away. I believe that was Goodwin underneath. Fouled as he tries a layup. And to the line to shoot 2. We'll go Davion Goodwin.
7 first quarter turnovers for the Hearts.
Oh, boy. Uncle. Get you another Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update here a little bit later on. JP getting ready to check in. Jake Page. Millsap's in to spell Nesbitt for a breather. Page will check in for King. So now you have Barnes, Goodwin, Millsap, Holloway, and Jake Page. Goodwin made his first. Second one's en route, and it's good. All right. 22-8.
Rams already went 9 deep here in the first quarter.
You had mentioned earlier in the pregame that was going to be a point of emphasis for the Rams tonight. And now a long three on the way for Kellums is no good. Put back turnaround style, no good for Cole Phillips, and the rebound is out of bounds. Last touch by the Hearts with a half minute to play. Here in the first, it's 22-8 Mount Vernon. Good times. Off of the inbound, it's Millsap deep in the backcourt. Out of the right corner for Goodwin. Left-hand dribble around. Gives to Holloway at the volleyball line. Shoot. Nope. Over to Millsap on the left arc. I was really hoping he would just let it go. Now it's Barnes with 8. He's at the wing. Up top, Goodwin with 6. They'll go back to Barnes. He has 5. He'll drive. Nice move to the basket off glass. No good. Can't get his own rebound. And Effingham will not get a shot off to end the quarter. After one, the Mount Vernon Rams 22. The Effingham Flaming Hearts 8. We'll come back with the second. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon has lunchtime delivery for those of you too busy to get away from the office. Whether you need stacks on stacks of pizza boxes to feed the whole office, or you're looking for some fresh salad, pasta, and garlic bread for a lighter business meeting lunch, Joe's in Mount Vernon has the perfect pair for any occasion or craving. Call 618-242-2600 or place your order online at orderjoes.com and watch the People's Choice roll right up to your door for lunch or dinner.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Watch live thanks to Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields.
Paul Shields at 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. You're in good hands with Paul Shields and Allstate. 22-8 Rams as we head to the second. They lead the Effingham Flaming Hearts, who start with the basketball. They're in the back court, which is the right court from our vantage point. And that'll be a dribble off of the hip here of Busher. It'll be a turnover on Effingham.
It's kind of playing out how we thought it might. That's turnover number 8 for the Hearts.
7 in the first quarter and then 1 to open the second. All the action tonight delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Try the lasagna or any of their famous pastas with that Trupiano secret sauce. The family recipe. 7:46 left in the second quarter. They go Barnes inside. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound looks like out of bounds off of Nesbitt. It'll be a foul. Anyhow, order any of that pasta to be delivered at orderjoes.com, or you can order for pickup as well. Foul, no foul?
The second foul on Ethan Jones.
7:40 left. Out of a box set, the inbound will come. It's in the second quarter. 22-8 Rams. Good play there to Cale Maurer. Couldn't finish. Might have been fouled from behind, but a good no call. And the other way it'll go on the defensive rebound. Kellums into the front court for the Hearts with 7:29 left in the first half. 22-8 the score. Fearday with the basketball. Right-hand dribble, now left. Going to back it up, volleyball line. Looks to the left side. Nothing there. Good defense here from Millsap. Almost stolen away by Nesbitt. And he won't have to do a thing. The pressure and footsteps cause him to throw it away. Ninth turnover for Effingham.
Ball handling, an issue for the Hearts.
So the Rams will inbound, side out of bounds here on the near sideline, and they get in deep in the backcourt to Bourret.
And that's credit to the Mount Vernon pressure defense and just the overall quickness of the guards.
14-point lead for the Rams. Bourret backs up his defender, throws over to Millsap. And Quinton looks back left arc for Nesbitt. 7:03 left first half. If you're listening, Nesbitt, Bourret, same guy. Just a nickname.
And he's awful good.
Yes, sir. All-time single-season rushing yards leader as well as touchdown leader for Rams football as the layup's missed inside. Effingham will go the other way. Kellums from 18. Good. Nice shot there for Kellums. He has 8. That's 22-10. Didn't ask before the game what KJ stood for.
Got 8 points in the early going.
As now Barnes works back his defender, and he's paying dividends as a freshman. 6 points on the day. It's 24-10. 6:26 mark second quarter. Of course, we'll have your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime show to follow. And now up the left side here will go Nolan Fearday. To Powell's, a shot blocked by Barnes. Nobody sees the rebound until it falls into the lap of Cale Maurer. And in transition will go Millsap to the back door for Dave. Up. Good.
Good look by Millsap.
And now we will have, I believe, an O.B. Farmer timeout, his second of the day. It's presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City, and now a 16-point lead for the Rams as they go on a 4-0 run.
Just from the early going, we can X and O all and bore you to death, but Mount Vernon has just got more athletes. They're just bigger, stronger, quicker.
Just past the top of the hour, this is WMIX-FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Quick scoreboard update. We now have that final score as the Woodlawn Cardinals beat the Red Hill Salukis 62-48. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent at Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com, or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. Of course, the Lady Cardinals also got a win over Red Hill today. That final was 54-23.
And Dave Barnes making the most of his opportunity to start as he's becoming one of the main scoring options early in his high school career.
No kidding. And I don't have any of the replays on me or the archives that we have for some of his 8th grade dunks, but he definitely has hops and he definitely has ability, and he's showcasing it here. 26-10, the Ram lead with 6:05 remaining here in the first half.
Of course, he was part of that Casey Junior High or Casey Middle School program that won a Class L state championship last year.
26-10 your score, 6:05 remains in the second, combined with some of these seniors who did the same. 26-10, let's see. They're able to slip through here the press, and Busher going to have his back pocket picked on the back tap. Picked up by Nesbitt. They'll go the other way. It's Goodwin. Goodwin's going to try to jump stop into the paint off glass. Good. Davion with a nice bucket. He has his first field goal, 4 points on the day, 28-10. Okay, quick replay in time, unfortunately, but the Rams will steal the inbound. Price will go to the bucket. No called. Saved. I didn't see who saved it, but now Bourret, they're going to call a charge on somebody. As Mylan Nettles saved it. Of course he did.
Yeah, they'll get Nesbitt for pushing off.
Okay. That'll be the first Ram foul of the quarter. We're all even Steven, 1 foul apiece. 5:33 left in the second. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. They have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. 5:33 left in the second. They thread a kneel on a pass to Busher at the half line. He'll push his defenders back. Now fights off a double team. Bourret will get the steal, dribbles off somebody's foot. Now it'll be Busher on the steal. And they'll call a foul on Nesbitt as he went after Busher from behind. I didn't think he got much contact. I actually thought he swung and missed, but it'll be a foul nonetheless.
That's 2 quick fouls. Looks like Millsap will come in and Nesbitt will sit down probably a few minutes, maybe the rest of the half if Mount Vernon maintains this sizable lead.
Busher misses the first. He will have another. So with 5:24 remaining in the second, the Ram lead is 18. That's now down to 17 as the second free throw good by Busher. 28-11 your score. Rams should break the press easily. They do, except for the fact they almost have a tip pass, but it's saved by Goodwin, top of the key. So they got across the timeline. The struggle came in the half court. Price on the right wing, back to Millsap on the left. Now into the corner for Barnes. Goodwin inside. Nice feed. Diagonal cut. He's blocked by the backboard. The underside of it, if you will. And now off of the rebound, Effingham pushes into the corner. 3 on the way. It's going to be long off the back of the iron. Rebound will be tipped on the shot missed by Bockhorn. The other way goes Millsap. Into the corner for Price. Now feeds Barnes. Barnes will work off a spin dribble. Works inside off the pivot now. Off the window. Kind iron. Good. Barnes with 10. It's 30-11.
Physically, Barnes more than capable of playing at this level.
Yes. Deep in the backcourt, Bockhorn with the basketball. Uh-oh. Busher was not established either side, so that's not an over and back.
Got to have both feet in the ball.
Nice move, though, as they work to the right block for Ethan Jones, and he's able to find a maneuver for points. It's 30-13. We'll have a timeout, Tim Holloway.
When Effingham's able to break that pressure, they do all right. You know, they're able to get some 2-on-1s on the back end. It's just they've got 11 turnovers, leading to a lot of Mount Vernon easy baskets.
17-point game. Rams on top. This is your Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. Good to have Hammer back for maybe one night only, who knows. 94.1 FM. You can watch us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Congratulations again to Rams Wrestling. They had a season opening 2 wins and a dual matchups, of course, to open things up back in late November. And, of course, they are your Rams of the week. Presented by Josh Finley and Country Financial, who are here to get you the answers you need for your insurance, investments, and planning. Find them at 814 Harrison in Mount Vernon.
And another freshman is checked in for Mount Vernon. It's Trevor McClure.
Oh, boy. Quick pass in the backcourt for Trevor. And Holloway finds Trevor across the timeline. Back to Holloway, now to the right wing. It'll be Cale Maurer off of the arc.
Effingham in the zone. Trying to trap the corners.
Nice pass by Maurer through the legs to find McClure off of the baseline. We'll have to capture that replay to show it again. That replay is more for the pass than the McClure bucket. No offense, Trevor. 32-13. Unbelievable. Just right through the 5-hole, man. Right in the back of the net into the hands of Trevor McClure on the pass. 32-13, Rams by 19 with 3:37 left in the half.
And what a career McClure had at Woodlawn Grade School.
Yeah, and I mean, basketball may not even be the high school hay that he makes.
Yep.
3:27 left in the second quarter. Of course, talking about baseball, a great pitching effort he had in the Class S state title game last year.
Just a heck of a baseball player all around.
Wade Busher with the basketball. Left wing Jones now to the top. 3 for Bockhorn on the way. It's going to fall short. Rebound will be tipped by King into the hands of Millsap. And we have a different look Rams lineup here. High pass to Brogan, no problem. He'll save to Trevor. Back to Holloway in the corner. 3, in and out.
Good look.
Had a hook as King tried to go for the rebound. Nobody saw it, and now the rebound will go the other way.
It's a good shot for Holloway.
Very much. 2:48 left, second quarter action here from Shagnon Gymnasium. All delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. You can eat in. Don't forget, all you can eat spaghetti on Thursdays, $8 with salad and garlic bread. As now, nice play there. That ends up as a layup on a pass to Fearday. Left post, and it's 32-15.
Looks like Effingham 1-2-2, maybe trapping.
Nice backdoor play to Maurer, led to a reverse layup, and Cale Maurer has 6. 34-15 now. Back to a 19-point lead for the Rams. Deep right wing here. Bockhorn back to Jones. Now Busher off at the arc, met by Holloway. Now to the top for Fearday. Looks to the right wing, and they'll throw all the way around to Jones in front of the Ram bench off of the sideline. Leads to a bounce pass top to Phillips. Now Fearday breaks through the defender. Got a hold, and now he'll go to the bucket, waste a layup, and go to the line to shoot two. Let's watch that pass by Cale Maurer again as he found Trevor McClure. Boom, just a bounce pass through the legs. McClure does the rest, got the points. Unbelievable. So Fearday at the line.
And it's not often you see freshmen playing varsity basketball especially at the 3A, 4A level. Just from what I'm seeing, McClure and Barnes certainly they can handle it.
1:56 remains here in the second quarter. Is at the line shooting the back end of 2. I believe missed the first. Fearday's second is no good.
They got a lane violation.
Oh, boy.
That's the old grade school style there. I've seen a bunch of them the last month.
34-15. Of course, Hammer is back with us. He's embarked upon an officiating journey.
Been humbling at times.
Got to earn those stripes.
Yeah.
Off of the right side, McClure. Now right wing Millsap, and we will have a foul on the Hearts. That's going to be against Fearday.
I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. I'll just say that much.
None of us ever are. Decent crowd on hand here tonight. Better than last Saturday for the shootout. Still a lot of people dressed as orange seats. Those still might be paid attendance. Page, backdoor pass to McClure.
Good pass.
Nice pass inside to Cale Maurer. He finishes. He has 8, and it's 36-15. That Ram lead is 21 with 90 seconds to play here in the second.
Very unselfish basketball by the Rams.
Kellums with it off of the right. He's going to go to Powell's. Out of the short corner. Powell's bounce pass back to the outside. Kellums' 3 is no good. Rebound to Page, and he has a head go into him. That was Fearday's noggin.
That'll be the third foul on Noah Fearday.
Ooh, like a bull in a china shop there. So Feardale check out. Bockhorn will check back in with 1:18 left in the second. 36-15 the Ram lead. We welcome Mike and Sarah Tooley's to the King City as they're prepared to open the Mount Vernon Quick Lube location, 20th and Broadway, opening soon. We welcome them to Mount Vernon. Sponsors our halftime show. McClure off of the right sideline for Millsap. He'll skip one all the way over to Holloway. Now left arc. Millsap. High pass to McClure. No problem. Fights off a double team. What else is new? Off a foot. Finds Millsap back in the paint. It's long off of the iron. Put back is there by Cale Maurer. 10 in the game for the sophomore, and it's 38-15. That one just bounced off somebody's shoe top into the hands of Millsap. And Maurer finishes. Far sideline here. Good head fake by Kellums, but he'll have to give up to Bockhorn. Down to the near side, Busher. Off to the arc here for Jones. Tries to get a screen. Can't. Pals gets a touch. Stolen away by McClure. He'll break off of the timeline. Go up trying to get the... Oh, shoot. That's his pitching shoulder, Bub. Watch out. That's going to be an intentional foul.
Yep.
That was a hard foul as McClure went into the goalpost support.
I know Coach Farmer doesn't like it. It doesn't have to be intentional to be an intentional foul. I think that's is a little bit of excessive push in the back and probably the right call.
So McClure will go to the free throw line. His first is good. If Pierce Boris somewhere, McClure looks to be okay.
I think Pierce is going to have a pretty easy decision as far as writing that name on the card.
As far as Rams athletics, it's really a good time to be alive.
Yes.
We've already had some programs with success. Good to see wrestling getting back in the groove. Girls wrestling had a good performance today in Marion. We'll have that on the Section 6-8 scoreboard as the inbound off of the intentional foul will be a jump ball as it looks like Maurer slipped, and I believe the possession now stays with the Rams up 40-15 with 19.4 seconds left. I believe 3 medal today at Marion at the girls' invite.
Yeah. Of course, football, what a start to Dan Mings' return. 2 playoff appearances in 2 seasons.
Yep.
A lot of these same guys that we're watching right now, part of the football program.
Hey, a strong fall leads to a strong winner in many cases. Quick inbound out of the corner now, Holloway. We've seen some of the changes in some of the guys that play both sports, physically especially, and it's been very refreshing. 9 seconds left. Millsap with it. He was one of the successful guys for Dan Mings. 3 seconds back to Millsap here, and at the buzzer, he'll get a shot off, but it's short. That'll send us to halftime in the King City. The Mount Vernon Rams 40, the Effingham Hearts 15. We'll come back with your Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
As 2023 comes to a close, I feel a profound sense of gratitude. Hi, this is Wes Munkin with Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Nissan of Centralia, Munkin Chevrolet GMC of Centralia, and Munkin Toyota of Mount Vernon. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our loyal customers for a prosperous 2023. We will continue to dedicate ourselves to helping and serving our awesome customers to the very best of our ability in 2024. On behalf of the entire Munkin family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
To our farmers, you've got us covered when it comes to harvesting what we need to sustain a bright future. And for that, we thank you. But when natural disasters strike or the economy takes a plunge, who covers you? Don't let your hard work be in vain. Make sure you're covered too.
Country Financial has always been built and ready for the cultivators of progress. We know how to properly insure you, your family, machinery, crops, and your equipment. There's a lot you can't count on in your business. I'm Nathan Farrell with Country Financial in Mount Vernon. Contact me on Facebook and count on me to bring you some peace of mind and protection for your livelihood.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show starts now.
Back on 94.1 FM, or you're watching live, I should say, on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. Here at the half at Shagnon Gymnasium, the Mount Vernon Rams 40, the Effingham Flaming Hearts 16. This is your Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show. Mount Vernon Quick Lube could be the best decision you make for your vehicle all day. They'll open soon, 20th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Also have locations in Christopher and Carterville. Really almost identical quarters for each team, Hammer. Rams scored 22 in the first, 20 in the second, 8 in each quarter for the Hearts, and that just stretches out that Ram lead.
And it just kind of went how we thought it might. Effingham's a little down this year. They're having to replace their whole starting five from last year, and they don't have the athletes to match up with Mount Vernon, and they were able to – Mount Vernon sped them up effectively, and Effingham threw the ball all over the place.
We're going to take a quick break, come back with your Michael Croce and Edward Jones halftime stats. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
It's cold outside, and I think I'm getting sick, too.
Who has time to get down with the cold or the flu? Don't let the chill outside have its way with your immune system. Give your immune system the proper care it needs to keep you running all winter long with Body Quench's vitamin therapy. My name is Keela, and I can help you build your immune system to protect you all season long. Body Quench offers both immune injections and infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best all year round. Body Quench in Mount Vernon and Salem. Find us at mybodyquench.com.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
To our farmers, you've got us covered when it comes to harvesting what we need to sustain a bright future. And for that, we thank you. But when natural disasters strike or the economy takes a plunge, who covers you? Don't let your hard work be in vain. Make sure you're covered too.
Country Financial has always been built and ready for the cultivators of progress. We know how to properly insure you, your family, machinery, crops, and your equipment. There's a lot you can't count on in your business. I'm Nathan Farrell with Country Financial in Mount Vernon. Contact me on Facebook and count on me to bring you some peace of mind and protection for your livelihood.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta.
94.1 FM, or you're watching us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel here at halftime. Mount Vernon Rams 40, Effingham Flaming Hearts 16. This is your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime show. We owe you your Michael Croce and Edward Jones halftime stats. And, of course, Michael Croce and Edward Jones, that Croce name has been synonymous with investments in Jefferson County for 42 years. Reach out to Michael Croce's office today for your investments to be in trusted hands. Hammer, what do the halftime stats look like?
All right, we'll see if we can make heads or tails of these. I'm a little out of practice, but here it goes. First for the Effingham Flaming Hearts. They were 7 of 10 from two-point range. They got some layups when the few times they were able to break that pressure. 0 of 6 from 3. They shot at 7 of 16 from the field, 44%. They were 2 of 3 from the foul line. Mount Vernon out-rebounded the Hearts 15-11. And turnovers are really where this game's been decided. The Rams only turned it over one time, while the Flaming Hearts, 12 turnovers, 7 in the first quarter, 5 in the second. Individual scoring for Effingham, it was Noah Fearday with 3, Wade Busher with 1 free throw, Ethan Jones with 4. Leading the way with 8 points, it was KJ Kellums. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they were 14 of 26 from two-point range, 2 of 6 from 3. That's 16 of 32 from the field. No calculator needed. That's 50%. very good at the free throw line for Mount Vernon, 6 of 7. And they put 7 players in the scoring column. It was a Quentin Millsap with 2, Marlon Price with 2, Davion Goodwin with 4, Trevor McClure, the freshman, he had 4. I had Cale Maurer with 8. Dave Barnes, another freshman, he had 10 points. And Devontae Nesbitt also had 10 points, and that's with Nesbitt sitting the last 5 minutes, 23 seconds in the second quarter with 2 fouls. It's been all Mount Vernon from the start. They led at 22-8 after a quarter, more of the same in the second. And our halftime score is the Mount Vernon Rams 40, the Effingham Flaming Hearts 16.
24-point lead at the break here for the Mount Vernon Rams. It takes 30 to get a running clock. Of course, we'll talk about all that coming up. As we wrap up your Mount Vernon Quick Loop halftime show from Shagnon Gymnasium, we'll have more coming at you from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth shortly. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Michael Crochin, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Michael Crochin of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. For all your investment needs, call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Nobody is walking out on fast and reliable fiber internet this Christmas from Wabash Communications Co-op. Oh boy.
This is a nice surprise. It's a real nice surprise.
Fiber internet.
It's a beaut. Upgrade your speed today to fast and reliable internet and avoid a full-blown 4-alarm holiday emergency. Leave the high-speed internet to us so you can focus on, well, everything you need to know about exterior illumination. Find us online or call Wabash Communications at 618-665-3311.
Merry Christmas from the jolliest internet providers this side of the nut house.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Order now at orderjoes.com.
Back here in Shagnon, halftime from the King City, where the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Effingham Flaming Hearts 40-16. I'm Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Not a bad first half for the Mount Vernon Rams.
And I'd say Coach Holloway, what he wants, he's going to go with his original starter. He wants him to play hard 3 or 4 minutes here, stretch this lead out a little more. Then you might start going to the bench quite a bit. You might get a look at some different combinations, different players, and probably some of these younger guys might get a lot of run.
Scores of interest in boys basketball today. Heron beat Carbondale 45-44. Mount Vernon, Indiana knocks off Mount Carmel 55-36. Nashville handles Cahokia 74-61. Woodlawn beats Red Hills 62-48 over at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Sisney took care of Linton Stockton, Indiana, 67-64. North Clay beats Sandoval 72-43. Wayne City edges Thompsonville 57-56, while Lovejoy took care of Wayne City's junior varsity 70-30. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com, or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town and see how you can get to a better state with State Farm.
I believe Linton was one of the schools in the movie Hoosiers at
I thought so.
The Hickory Huskers, which we know is based on Milan High School. One of the schools that maybe played in a regional or sectional game in the 50s. Top 5 sports movie.
Oh, easily.
Maybe top 1.
I have seen it in its entirety, but not in one sitting. Pieced it together over the years. So we'll start the second half, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta, People's Choice favorite Italian restaurant in Mount Vernon, just off the square on Jordan Street. Effingham basketball, they're in the front court. That was Bockhorn, now to the right side. Jones going to try to beat his man Maurer to the basket. Shot's going to be stopped, and Maurer will get the rebound, and then we'll have a foul. I believe the foul might be on Bockhorn.
Yeah, I know we were talking about baseball earlier. Cale Maurer will be a big part of that baseball team and the pitching staff.
Oh, baby. 7:40 left, third quarter. We're 20 seconds in. Price across the timeline. Lobs it back to the right side of the circle for Millsap, now to Price. Bouray back into the game. He has it left of the circle. Got a breather at the end of half.
Effingham in 1-2-2 zone.
Maurer off at the sideline. They go to Barnes. Off his chest. He'll recover. And now a bounce. Nice bounce pass to Nesbitt. Over to Millsap right side. No looker to Maurer, far corner in front of the Ram bench with 7:13 left in the quarter. It's 40-16 Rams. Millsap, nice pass near side. 3 on the way, Nesbitt. Good. First score of the quarter from Walgreens Distribution Center. Well, it's an SI Towel and Carpet Supply three-pointer. Bourret has 13. It's 43-16. The score's been wrong on the screen. My apologies.
That's
right
the
now.
third three-pointer for Nesbitt. Much improved jump shot.
And now we'll have a blocked layup try. Price will get the rebound the other way to Bourret. Layup. No. Tip back by Barnes. Not there. Tips the rebound to Price. Millsap wide open for a 3. Yeah. Works out even better. 46-16 Rams. 6:35 left in the third. Pocket pick by Maurer. Good try by Jones. Kale now will go with a right-hand dribble. He wants to get his. Nope. Backdoor Price. Can't finish the bunny. Barnes tip back not there. Maurer tips it back to Barnes. Barnes leaning in. And that'll be a jump ball. Yep, reach in on his way up, packed it, stays down. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Rams.
Rams have missed 3 layups here in the last 30 seconds.
Good thing it's not Easter. They've missed some bunnies.
Yeah.
Quick hitter into the post.
I have nothing for you.
I don't have anything. But Cale Maurer does. He has 2 more, and it's 48-16. Nice mid-post play for Cale. Oh, boy. We're in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. They have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. Right here in Mount Vernon. 48-16 Rams. 6:03 left in the third. Off of the right arc here is Wade Busher. Off the sideline, now to the top, finds Bockhorn. With 5:55 remaining in the third. Off of the right arc, Busher. A nice slide pass to the post. He'll get it right back from Kellums, and now they go left. Diagonal cut here on a layup try, but it's no good by Bockhorn. Maurer will get the rebound. Lob play to Millsap. Layup's good. 50-16. Of course, our Ram of the Week this week is Rams Wrestling. Congratulations to them. It's sponsored by Josh Finley, your Country Financial representative at Mount Vernon. 814 Harrison Street. We'll have a reach foul. Dave Barnes there on that far sideline. Of course, when you're working to achieve your financial goals, it helps to have some trusted guidance along the way. Josh Finley, Country Financial, there you go.
It's going to be a long year for the Hearts.
Yeah. Down 50-16 with 5:17 left. Pals has it right arc, trying to shimmy off of Barnes. Stumbles, but saves it to Busher for a 3. No, rattled the iron and dropped off. Did everything but fall. Nice lob play up ahead, and Price will finish off the layup.
Rams running the floor. Just too much quickness for Effingham.
52-16 now. Video streaming presented by your Mount Vernon Allstate agent, Paul Shields. You're in good hands with Allstate. He's at 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. See him for any of your insurance needs, including that boat or RV. Trying to already think about spring. Powell's off of the arc. Nice bounce pass, but it's poked away by Nesbitt. Recovered by Barnes. Dave, the freshman, into the front court. Goes to the bucket. Thought he was going to try for the slam, but he goes for the layup. 54-16.
It's 12 in the game for Barnes.
Chagnon, not quite Pinkston Palace over there across town. Not sure if that name's retired or not now. The Pinkston's on the staff over here. The Titan from Tower Hill sitting on the Rams bench now.
All-time lead scorer, I believe, at Tower Hill.
4:10 left in the third. 54-16 score. Powell to the top. Kellums. Back to Powell. He'll throw across the way. I don't know why I'm so touched by the Titan from Tower Hill. Oh, boy. Bourret going to pressure the guard up top. That's Bockhorn. Almost lost it, but finds Jones with 3:53 left in the third. 54-16 Rams. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Bockhorn, a nice move to the bucket. First bucket of the quarter for the Hearts. And the Rams quickly play the other way. Missed a shot. Maurer puts it back up. I believe he has 14, and we'll have a lineup change here for the Rams. 56-18, pardon me. I've lost all composure. I'm gone.
Let's see. It's going to be Holloway, McClure, Goodwin, King, Page.
Walgreens Distribution Center offers a safe, friendly, clean, temperature-controlled environment. They even offer employee discounts at Walgreens stores as part of an already amazing benefits package. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer, and somehow in there, Hugo missed a timeout. This timeout furnished by SSM Health Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. All right.
Mount Vernon doing exactly what Coach Holloway wanted, playing hard, stretched out the lead as they've outscored Effingham 16-2 here in the third quarter. We'll have a running clock. more than likely in the fourth quarter, and there's going to be some guys that are going to get to play.
Brogan Holloway, Jake Page, Trevor McClure, Davion Goodwin, and R.J. King for the Rams. Bockhorn, Phillips, Busher, Jones, and Kellums for the Hearts. Rams will back off of full court, back into half court with 3:38 left in the third. 56-18 is the Ram lead. Kellums looking inside, not much there. We'll have to settle to stay outside now. Busher, a bounce pass at the circle. Throw into the right sideline here for Jones. Good ball fake there. He'll pump it. Now Kellums will go to Busher. They find Jones up top. He'll try to slip inside and we'll have a blocking foul. That'll be on the Rams. We'll have your Body Quench postgame show coming up at the end of this one. Body Quench, Mount Vernon and Salem, where they offer vitamin IV infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best. MyBodyQuench.com. It'll be a lob up top here for old number 23, Jones, with 3:12 left in the third quarter. Bounce pass left of the circle for Bockhorn. Right arc for Phillips. For Jones now off the right wing, back to the top, Bockhorn. Now Phillips left wing, spins off, throws back to the top now Busher. They just can't many good looks inside. Bockhorn past his defender, shot partially blocked, but it helped it go in. Bockhorn the bucket and the bruise. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and one. Post-game stats coming up will be presented by your Mount Vernon Edward Jones representative, Michael Croshan. If you've been wanting to change your financial future, the first investment you make is choosing someone to help. That's Michael Croshan, Edward Jones, helping you invest for a better future. Free throw's good. Makes it 56-21. Down to a 35-point lead. Holloway across the half line finds JP. Tucked in front of it here on the left side. Back to the right wing. Holloway into the corner for Trevor. Now to Jake up top. He'll dribble in. Nice move. Euro step kind of to the bucket. Misses shot. Followed it up. Got his own rebound. Puts it back up again. Good. 58-21 Rams with 2:27 left in the third quarter. Nice find underneath. Just a back cut there by Jones, but then he'll throw to the outside for Phillips, who misses a three. Rebound will go to Goodwin. Now McClure speeds up the court. Across the half line to the top of the key. Has Holloway right, Page left. Going to draw direct traffic and hand off to JP with 2:04 left. Now to Holloway on the right sideline. Goodwin wants it out of the corner. He'll feed high post. Bounce pass underneath. There's McClure all alone. Good find by King. McClure gets the points. He has his first field goal, and it's 60-21. Minute 48 remains in the third, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta here in Mount Vernon, just off the square on Jordan Street. OrderJoes.com. Hearts have it off of the right wing with Jones. Now to the top here, Bockhorn. The left-hander will step back, left hand, throws it right. Jones met by Page, throws left of the circle now for old number 14, Wade Busher. Looking inside, tipped away, I think last touch by the Hearts.
It's a good problem to have, but Holloway's got a lot of guys that can play varsity, don't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So,
tough job.
A lot of moving parts right now.
Tough job trying to figure out who goes where when and how much. Holloway will throw across the timeline here to Page. Of course, if you've ever been injured, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Page will throw it all the way over here. McClure, three on the way, going to be off the back of the iron. Rebound chased down. It'll be Kellums. 1 minute left in the third. 60-21, Rams on top. Old number 4 with it off of the right. Stolen away by Holloway. Brogan will go one-on-one here. Nice bounce pass. Goodwin on the trail side. He'll get the layup.
Great pass by Brogan Holloway.
What a find. I think 6 for Goodwin now, and it's 62-21. Boy, oh boy. Not a bad day at the office for these Mount Vernon Rams.
Very unselfish.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter. And now up this left side with 25 seconds. Rams will get the steal, almost. Holloway trying to pick a pocket that will end up out of bounds. I think last touch by, Mount Vernon. Okay. Last touch by the Rams. 19.7 ticks to go on this third quarter clock. And we have a timeout. Okay. Timeouts presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. 62-21 Rams with 20 seconds left here in the quarter, Hank. And for Mount Vernon, again, just taking care of business.
And people say, why is he taking a timeout down 40? Well, he's got a young group, and they're trying to get better, and he wants to get into January and maybe win a few of those conference games or at least scare some people, especially when they're at home. It's going to be a long year probably for Effingham.
It's not going to do you any good to roll over and not try to execute either. So I wholeheartedly agree.
He's coaching for the different games.
Yes. I think that's the thing we often lose sight of is we think about the moment in which we are in and often lose sight of what matters down the road.
Yep.
Not to go all philosophical here, but there we are. Nothing wrong with a little Beverly Hills Cop, a little Axel F out of the Mount Vernon Pep Band. Harold Faltermeyer would be absolutely proud. So 19.7 seconds left in the third quarter, 62-21 the score, Rams by 41. We will have a running clock fourth quarter, of course, as Effingham will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Inbounding will be Jones. Rams have Page, McClure, Holloway, King, and Goodwin. The play will be into Fearday. Goodwin got away with the foul there. Fearday's going to curl around, has his shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hearts with 13.7 seconds left here in the quarter. Inbound Fearday left of the bucket out of a box set. And then throws to the deep left wing here for Kellums. Now to Phillips. He finds Fearday with 8. Jones now with 6, goes to the right wing for Flack, who's into the game. Hands off with 2. Tough shot Fearday near the buzzer is no good, and that ends our third quarter. After 3, it is the Mount Vernon Rams 62, the Effingham Hearts 21. We'll come back with the fourth. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon caters every special occasion from weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, baby and bridal showers, to graduations, reunions, office parties, or any special event where you need to feed a crowd of 5 to 500 plus. Impress your guests with amazing Italian dishes from the Trupiano family's secret recipes. And if you need a space to host the party, Joe's can fit 80 to 100 people in their gorgeous newly renovated party room. Order joes.com to start planning your perfect party menu today with the people's choice for parties, Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Fourth quarter we go in the King City, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. The Mount Vernon Rams 62, Effingham Hearts 21. We're in the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. Running clock to start the fourth, should be anyway. Off of the right sideline, it's Flack for the red-clad Effingham Hearts. Kellums coming off of the far sideline, hands off at the elbow to Fearday. Fearday after a touch from Flack will get it back, and we'll have a bump foul here on Davion Goodwin.
Be the second foul on Goodwin.
7:30 remains in this one. Of course, video streaming presented by Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon Allstate agent. You're in good hands with Paul Shields and Allstate. Call for a quote or stop by 2100 Broadway in Mount Vernon. He presents our video streaming. Right wing Fearday to the left they go. It'll be a ball fake here by Kellums. Now looking inside, stolen away, however, on the post entry pass. And up ahead, Goodwin to McClure. Now backdoor Holloway, yes. Nice inside game for Brogan Holloway, and it's 64-21.
Assist by Trevor McClure.
64-21 score, 6:53 remains. Literal time as the clock will only stop on a timeout. Left wing there is Jones. Jones to the right. Able to find Adam Flack for the basketball. 6:40 left. Here in the fourth quarter, 64-21. Rams are going to improve to 5-2. Effingham will drop to 2-8. Long three on the way is no good. Kellums. Rebound chased down by Holloway. Lob ahead to JP. Off of the arc, dribbles in. Euro step to the bucket. Had to get it off. No good. King puts it back. He's fouled. RJ will go to the line for a pair. Rams outscored Effingham 22-5 in that third quarter. All 5 points belong to Cannon Bockhorn. Of course, congratulations again to Rams basketball last week, Rams wrestling this week. Josh Finley, Country Financial Winter Rams of the Week. If you have more questions about your insurance and financial goals, Country Financial agent Josh Finley will take the time to get to know you and your needs. Find him at 814 Harrison in Mount Vernon. RJ's first free throw is good, 65-21. Rams averaging about 21.75 points per quarter here tonight. They will not average that after the fourth. Due to the running clock, we're down to 5:40 with RJ King killing time at the line. Second free throw, no good. Page the rebound. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. As Holloway tries an SI Talent Carbon Supply 3, no good. McClure chases the rebound, throws right back to Holloway on that right arc with 5:18 left in the fourth. Now back to Holloway from McClure, right side. The team wants him to shoot, it looks like, as they stand up when he has the ball. Bounce pass, King goes to the right side out of the short corner. Good attack there off a dribble drive. Davion Goodwin, he has 8 at 67-21. Good game for Goodwin.
Looks like he bulked up a little bit from last year.
Yes. Up ahead, diagonal cut. It'll be lost in a turnover here for the Hearts. Good effort there by Gallen.
Now some JV guys will be coming in for Mount Vernon.
Yes, they will.
Looks like to me Mount Vernon's going to be 9-10 deep, and then whoever's on the first 5, I mean, that could change, you know.
Absolutely. Freshman won 74-26, JV won 69-29. Varsity's going to win with a running clock as well. These score updates presented by Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town, probably at a community event somewhere serving. As with 4:11 left, they will pressure Plummer, and he'll find Brookie Dogan. Now to Eli Pro. Blake had a touch with the right elbow. No, nothing doing there. Throw back to the outside Pro. Now to Brown. Backdoor pass, Keaton Plummer up good. Backdoor sneak there, Keaton Plummer. He'll get the bucket at 69-21. And now Busher almost has it stolen on the pass, but saved by Fear Days. Brookie Dogan was going for the steal. Now Powell's a 3, no good. Eli Pro the rebound, up ahead to Brookie Dogan. I don't feel like I've named everybody. Mylan Nettles into the ball game as well. He'll have a record that can never be broken. We'll tell you more about that after he goes to this backdoor pass to Pro. Pro going to put it up, and no good with 3:26. There's Mylan Nettles with it. That record that can't be broken, a 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. 3, Nettles, no good. 3:16 left in the game, 69-21. 3, Dogan, good. SI Talent Carbon Supply, triple for Brookie Dogan. DeBrickashaw Dogan, as a matter of fact, his Christian name. 3:05 left in the fourth. Powell's off of the sideline. Up top, they'll throw down to the right wing here for Busher. 2:56 left in this one. Gallen with it up top, now to the left wing for Jones. I wouldn't mind seeing a Mylan Nettles 3. 3 for Powell. I'd let it go. Nope. Rebound the other way for the Rams with 2:45 to go, 72-21.
Powell's not bashful out there.
No, he's not. That's the third 3 he's tried tonight. And now we have Mylan Nettles going to the right side. Plummer. Now this is Pro. Back to the right. Dogan 3. Yes, sir. SI Talent Carbon Supply 3-pointer, 75-21. You love to see it unless you're the team down 54.
Yeah, it's not fun. Nobody likes getting smoked.
Jones on the back cut, can't finish. They throw to Gallen up top. Good head fake, kill drive. Shot's going to be blocked by Brown. Rebound, fought for Pro, and we will have a jump ball. It goes to Mount Vernon with 2:05. Brady McDaniel ready to check in. Joe's in Mount Vernon has great fresh salads, pasta, and garlic breads. Get some cheese on it. You won't regret it. Order online at orderjoes.com. With a minute 49 left in this 175-21 Rams, your body quench postgame show to follow. We'll have that Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. Juicy Butterburger does sound good. Some cheese curds, a value basket. They have Coke products. Minute 36 left in the fourth now, 75-21 Rams. Pro looking for Plummer. Plummer looking to drive. Back to Brown now. Dogan over to, that was Pro with a touch. Nettles underneath. Nope, skips a pass, and Plummer will go to the basket, misses. Mylan Nettles, no good, but he's fouled. And Mylan Nettles going to the free throw line. I like my Mylan Nettles 99 yards away, but that might be a tough shot. I think we ended the season as the team's leading receiver in yards. First free throw here, no good.
If he had open field, he was pretty much he was gone.
Of course, won a game against Carbondale last year with a long kickoff return. Broke for a couple long ones this year and had a tremendous football career. Second free throw, no good. 39 seconds left.
Final score from Casey, the Junior Rams beat
33 seconds left in this one. 75-21 score. Off of the right wing. Gallen with the basketball out of the corner. And now off a curl, we'll have a travel. 75-21 could be the final. We'll see if they get it in. With your Mount Vernon Quick Lube postgame your Body Quench postgame to follow. Keaton Plummer in the backcourt won't have to do much with it. Yep, that's our final score. The Mount Vernon Rams back to their winning ways. A 75-21 win tonight over the Effingham Flaming Hearts. A 3-game sweep. Freshman JV varsity, 3-level sweep, that is. We'll come back. We'll tell you all about it in our Body Quench postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you peace, joy, hope, and happiness during this holiday season and throughout the new year. One of the real joys of the holiday season is the opportunity to thank you for your business, and we look forward to serving you in 2024. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
Hi, I'm Sarah Talise.
And I'm Mike Talise. We're the owners of Quick Lube in Carterville and Christopher.
We are lifelong Southern Illinois residents and hoping to bring the principles that have brought us success in other communities to you in Mount Vernon.
There's a lot of places you can go for an oil change. You can even do it yourself.
We pride ourselves on the fastest, cleanest, and most importantly, friendliest service. So you don't have to choose to do it yourself or go somewhere else you don't feel welcome.
Come see us this fall at 2002 Broadway for our grand opening at the new Mount Vernon Quick Lube.
Hey, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and we have just celebrated 15 years of helping people in Southern Illinois with their insurance needs, and I want to say thank you. We understand the cost of almost everything has gone up in the last couple of years, and your insurance is no exception. Some of that you may have had nothing to do with, and some may be claim-related. But listen, cheap insurance isn't always the best. Having a strong company and an agent in your corner when you need someone to talk to can make all the difference. So call my office, find us online at TonyWilt.com, or stop by my office in Mount Vernon. You can't miss the State Farm Jeep.
Craving comfort food? Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon has oven-baked specialties that will straight up hit the spot. Try mouth-watering sausage and peppers, chicken parmesan, or baked meatballs. Stop by 819 Jordan Street, just south of the square in downtown Mount Vernon, or go online to orderjoes.com. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon's oven-baked goodies you won't want to share. Trust your taste buds will thank you.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Body Quench postgame show starts now.
Back in Chagnon from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for your Body Quench postgame show on 94.1 FM, or you're watching live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. If warmer temps have left you dehydrated, Body Quench offers a high-quality hydration drip infusion that'll help you hydrate in one step. MyBodyQuench.com. 75-21 the final score. Rams now 5-2. Effingham drops to 2-8. Oh, hammer for the Rams. What a good win.
Well, Mount Vernon came out and did what they needed to do. But let's be honest, Effingham's not very good and maybe one of the weakest teams Mount Vernon will see all year. But with that being said, effort was good, and Coach Tim Holloway was able to get a lot of players into the game.
That he was, and they went at all three levels. Running clock, freshman 74-26, JV 69-29, and varsity 75-21. And savor the flavor if you're the Rams, because something like this may not happen again, because Effingham will rebuild and regroup, and you're probably not going to see this again.
And one thing for Mount Vernon, I haven't been to every game, but they've got a lot of guys that can play, so don't worry about who's starting right now, because there's some guys that are going to get more minutes as this season goes on.
There certainly are. And, of course, we need to take a break, come back, get you those Michael Croce and Edward Jones postgame stats. 75-21 final score. Back with more Body Quench postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croce, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croce of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
94.1 FM live on the WMIX Sports YouTube tonight as well. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside for your Body Quench postgame show. We're time now for your Edward Jones postgame statistics. Michael Croce and Edward Jones, to be exact. Hugo, come on.
All right, I'll try not to let Michael down here. First for Effingham as they fall to 2-8 on the year. They were 9 of 18 shooting from two-point range, 0 of 9 from long range, 9 of 27 from the field, 33%. They did make 3 out of 4 of their free throws. Mount Vernon out-rebounded Effingham 32-24, and turnovers was really where this game was decided early, as Effingham had 12 first-half turnovers, 17 for the game, while the Rams only turned it over 4 times. Individual scoring for Effingham, it was Noah Fearday with 3, Wade Busher with 1, Connor Backhorn with 5 points. Ethan Jones had 4, and leading the way was KJ Kellums with 8. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they improved to 5-2 on the season. They were 25 of 46 from two-point range, 6 of 14 from 3. That's 31 of 60 from the field, 52%. They shot it 7 of 11 at the foul line. And they put 11 guys in the scoring column as everybody got to play. It was R.J. King with 1. Trevor McClure, freshman, had 6. Dave Barnes, another freshman, had him with 12 points. Cale Maurer with 12. Davion Goodwin with 10 points. Keaton Plummer with 2. Marlon Price, 4. Bricky Dogan with 2 3-pointers in the fourth quarter for his 6 points. It was Brogan Holloway with 2. Quentin Millsap with 7. And Navante Nesbitt Jr., he had limited minutes, but he still had 3 3-pointers, 2 2-pointers for his 13 points. And it was all Mount Vernon early. They led at 22-8, 40-16 at the half, stretched it out to 62-21 after 3 quarters. Running clock in the fourth, and Effingham didn't score at all in the fourth quarter. Mount Vernon scored 13. Our final score from Mount Vernon, it's the homestanding Mount Vernon Rams 75, Effingham Flaming Hearts 21.
Stats are presented by Michael Croce and Edward Jones, and his extensive investment knowledge makes him a great asset to your financial future. Give Michael a call to invest in yourself. 618-244-5990. 90. Of course, our post-game show presented by Body Quench. And, of course, if you need to pick me up, Body Quench helps you step up your game with vitamin injections and infusions that help boost your immune system. MyBodyQuench.com. We'll take a break, come back. We'll wrap it up here in the King City. Big winners tonight over Effingham, those Mount Vernon Rams, 75-21, your final score. We owe you that Mount Vernon Culver's Player of the Game. Coming up next, this is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
As 2023 comes to a close, I feel a profound sense of gratitude. Hi, this is Wes Munkin with Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Nissan of Centralia, Munkin Chevrolet GMC of Centralia, and Munkin Toyota of Mount Vernon. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our loyal customers for a prosperous 2023. We will continue to dedicate ourselves to helping and serving our awesome customers to the very best of our ability in 2024. On behalf of the entire Munkin family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese.
Hey, Mount Vernon. Let us serve you a handcrafted Wisconsin favorite. Every juicy butter burger with fresh, never frozen beef, scoop of creamy, fresh frozen custard, and real Wisconsin cheese curd is made with love and served with a smile. Welcome to Delicious.
It's our pleasure.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's Player of the Game is next.
Back in Shagnon for one final time on this Body Quench post-game show for your Mount Vernon Culver's Player of the Game. 75-21 your final score. Rams win it over the Effingham Hearts tonight. Rams now 5-2. Effingham drops to 2-8. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Hammer, who's our Mount Vernon Culver's POG?
A lot of candidates tonight. I'm going to go with Davion Goodwin. He had 10 points off the bench. Really had a lot of rebounds. And it looks like to me he's gotten a lot stronger between last year and this year. So, Player of the Game, Davion Goodwin.
That's a good choice. Your Mount Vernon Culver's not too far from here, actually, near Veterans and 42nd Street. Try that juicy butter burger, maybe with some cheese curds or however you like your value basket. Your Mount Vernon Culver's. Great supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. Well, the Rams get a big win tonight. They shake off last night's loss. Tough week next week. They'll be at the Hoke on Friday. Colloquially speaking for Cahokia Heights, the Hoke. There you go. And then Saturday, Carbondale for the shootout against Pinckneyville. And all in all, tough week for the Rams and out of the frying pan into the fire.
You know, Cahokia, just looking at their scores, they've really struggled so far this year, but it's just you just never know what you're going to get over there. They could have 3 new guys in the lineup that haven't played all year. I mean, it's a tough place to play, but it's a game Mount Vernon should be favored. And then Saturday, I think, will be a fun game to play. It should be. I know Pinckneyville will bring a nice crowd, and they won't probably be as athletic as Mount Vernon, but they will not be intimidated.
No, they won't. And it's a team that's definitely played some competition this year already. Always a tough schedule there for the Panthers, especially with the new look Mississippi division there with Benton and West Frankfort joining that side of the conference. And lest we forget, new head coach, Nick Lahr, of course, or Matt Lahr, pardon me, is the new head coach of the Pinckneyville Panthers. And you look at what he's been able to do and what he's doing this year. And, of course, no lost steps between Dick Korn, Bobby Wagner, and now Matt Lahr.
Of course, Matt Lahr, he heck of a player at South Central High School and then all-time leading scorer at McKendree University. And I believe he's coached at several places, Freeburg several years before taking the Pinckneyville job, and he's had success everywhere he's been. So it'll be a new era. Pinckneyville usually very stable with their coaches, so I expect him to be there for, several years.
Absolutely. No reason to leave when you got a gig like that, and there we are.
It's a basketball town, so they'll bring a lot of people.
A lot of rich tradition between these two communities that will all meet up on Saturday. For the Rams, won all 3 tonight, all of them by running clock, freshman, JV, and varsity, with the latter winning 75-21. For Jeff Crow, for Hank Evans, for our producer back at the Mount Vernon studio, Shauna Pugh, for our on-site producers tonight, Lauren and Evie. I'm Chris Hugo. Again, that final score, Mount Vernon 75, Effingham 21. Good night from Shagnon.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is sponsored by Joe's Pizza